What's up, everybody? Bluegabe, part 2 of the wild boar hunt with my bow. Right now though, I'm loading this airboat up because we're going frog gigging on Lake Kissimmee tonight. Typically I go to Lake Kissimmee, I'm going alligator hunting. Tonight we're taking that Diamondback airboat right there after frogs. Me and Kelly Young, possibly even the boys. If you haven't seen part 1 of the hog video yet, I highly recommend going to watch it before you watch this video, because then it all makes sense. That's a 580 horsepower all aluminum motor. Yeeks, you know it's fast. I know my seats are all raggedy and beat up and rough looking, but guess what? I got new ones, I just haven't installed them because alligator season is rough on a boat. All right, so now that you've seen all my boats and you've seen how cluttered my shop can be, let's talk about that weather. It never stops. I'm pretty sure we live now in a tropical rainforest. Let's talk about, though, the trips to come. Kelly and I are headed to Venice, Louisiana. After that, we're headed to Illinois to do an archery deer hunt. Then we're leaving Illinois and headed to Kentucky, and Kentucky to Georgia. Then we'll be back home to finish up alligator season. Right now, though, let's take it back to the hog hunt and start off right where we left off. I hope y'all enjoy. Oh, right on the, oh no, on the nads.
Hold on.
Oh no, on the nads.
Dude, hold on.
Hurry.
You done got yourself good here. You
Oh,
gotta
no.
lean towards the fence.
Oh no.
Oh
Go.
my god.
Oh my God! You didn't have a Nad Saver Supreme?
This is why I do all the different music.
God, we got piled it up in here. Go ahead and back out.
These are some sharp stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That other hog was big. Y'all see right there? That's where you aim.
Perfect shot.
Hey, the brand new Hoyt. Pow. Wow. One boar hog down. Don't worry, guys. I get it. And the bow. And GoPro. Hey, shout out to all my boys that shoot Hoyt. This is actually the first Hoyt I've ever owned. I've owned Bowtech and Matthews. Everything's but Hoyt. This joker's fast. Hey, can I have a ride? I've got it. Hey, this is the Deer Meat for Dinner Express, y'all. That hog's bigger than you thought he was. Come on, beautiful camera girl. All right. Fresh bacon. think about my new pick-em-up truck? Now, everybody knows me to drive Duramaxes, but what you don't know was when I was 17 years old, the first truck I ever owned was a brand new 1998 Toyota Tacoma extended cab 4-wheel drive. Then I bought a Power Stroke. Then I bought a Duramax. Then I went to 2 Dodge Mega Cabs, a 13 and a 15, then back to a Duramax, stuck with the Duramax all the way to this truck. I'm a little confused when it comes to pickup trucks. What can I say? But what I'm not confused about is that we got to clean this hog. Woo! What do you know about that? Jordy, you want one?
I'm good, thank you.
Oh, Jordy's underage. I forgot about that. Jake, you want one?
Sure, give me one.
Not. All right, my brand new Danco Breast Cancer Awareness Month knife is about to do some work on this here little piggy pig. And as you can see, it's sharp just like the rest of their products. I wonder if he ever got his caught on that barbed wire fence. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Right there is perfect. All right. Like any animal, I'm going to start by ringing around his legs, come around his quads, whatever you want, his gonads. Y'all get the point, his male parts. Then come down the middle. Let me just tell you something about this knife. It just sliced and diced him wide open perfectly. Now, for those of y'all that don't hog hunt, it's sort of like cleaning a deer, just a little bit different. I mean, that's a $12, $15 knife too, for those of y'all wondering. It's not the knife I would normally clean a wild hog with. I like a shorter knife, which they do make, but this is the one I had. The manager at Danco called me and asked me to tell y'all about the little deal that he's got going. They're such a good company. I said, of course. Now Kelly just got her a new bow. Robert Deer Meat for Dinner hooked her up with one of Sarah's bows, and we took her and got her all dialed in the other day. She is set up and ready to go. But tonight we decided I needed a video really bad. I haven't had one in a while, that I would be up to bat first. But don't worry, she's not the type that's going to let me outdo her for very long. So we'll be back out soon. Alright, so now that I got that started, I'll spin it around, do the Y cut I was telling you about. This hog's been eating acorns, them yellow acorns. It's amazing how much better of a mood I am now that something actually, a plan worked out today. Because if you talk to Kelly, she would tell you I was in a foul mood earlier. But a lot of people can't take this YouTube deal that we do serious like you would a normal day-to-day job. This is our normal day-to-day job. It's what we do. It's how we pay our bills. It's how we buy groceries. So we have no choice but to take it serious. All right, so once you get that Y cut, it starts coming right off just like so. Poke you a little hole right here. Peel it off. This is the first animal you've ever seen cleaned, isn't it, Cal?
In person, I think so.
Literally, I am not trying to cut through the skin. It's just that sharp. A lot of people have asked me and commented about knives being super sharp or your knife's dull. To be honest with you, I don't like my knives razor blade sharp. It leaves so much room for me to cut myself really bad, especially when we're working with the cameras and trying to talk to you guys and we're thinking about things that we need to still say in a video. I don't ever want my knife so sharp that if I do slip and cut myself, it's going to amputate my finger. So, just like that, didn't take long, we got her whooped, or him whooped. Alright, so we got all the skin off. Time to quarter him up. Taking the front shoulders off first, just like so. We are going to save the ribs, but I'm not going to show y'all taking them off. This is what we're after right now, is the back straps. And they're going to be so good on the grill. I've always said in all my videos and anytime I've taught somebody how to clean a hog or a deer, the back straps are just like cleaning a fish. You find that backbone, you take your time, and you flay it off. Now Kelly, you better be paying attention.
I'm just trying to film. You can't film and pay attention to detail sometimes.
You gotta multitask.
I do.
Because when you kill yours, guess who's cleaning it?
You.
Hey, what about that thing right there marinated? I don't know how we'll cook it. I might let Kelly cook it, and then I'll cook in her video. Now, a lot of people get hung up on the back straps and say, oh, that's the best part of the animal. I don't agree, especially on a deer. I think the ham on a deer is the best. There's so many more things you can do with it than you can a back strap. All right, so now all I'm gonna do is separate the two hams, drop the guts, remove the ribs, remove the hams, put them in the cooler. We took the back straps off, and now we got the ham. See that little joint right there? That's the quickest way to almost drop one in the dirt, but to take the joint off. I'll show you again with this one. Take it right there at the shank, so you don't waste any of that good meat. Right there, right in the bend of the kneecap. It's sort of hard to do one-handed. Just like that, with one about $15 Danco knife. One hog down. We're gonna remove the ribs and see y'all back at my house in Stuart, Florida, where we're gonna cook up some pork for dinner. Not deer meat for dinner, pork for dinner. You guys check out that. These are called Dano potatoes. If you don't know, now you know. Look here. You just cut little slivers in there, Parmesan cheese, butter, and the spicy Danos. I've already made it in other videos, and this ain't gonna be in this video. Just that little sneak peek's all you're gonna get right now. Because we're starving. Jordy came over to join us for dinner. We got one back strap, just a little boar hog back strap. All right, look here. Anytime you have a back strap, if you're new to hunting, deer, hog, it's all the same. Come down and cut that silver skin right off. And as soon as I get this loin off here, you'll see what I'm talking about. See how I just cut all that off? Minus that. I was trying not to cut through it because it's hard to start over again. Boop, just like that. We're gonna make a stir fry out of this pork. And it's gonna be so delicious. I haven't done anything to this. Literally, we just got, look at my feet. We just got home from hunting. All we're gonna do is cook it. I am gonna put it in a little marinade just for a minute, but not very long. Cutting it in little sushi style little pieces. Just like that. Watch this though, watch right here. Pay attention right here. Just that quick. All we're gonna take is some garlic. About that much. A little bit of ginger. Every now and then I get to talking like Dano. For those of y'all that follow his TikTok, he's got this voice and this little sales pitch. About that much ginger. A little bit of this olive oil that Nick Stanzik hooked us up with. Infused garlic. Not too much. Alright, so we have this soy sauce type stuff that Kelly hooked us up with. No preservatives. It's super healthy. Keeps you lean, mean, fighting machine. A little bit of that.
Salty.
And a little bit of white vinegar. That will take out any boar hog taste. For those of y'all that do hunt wild hogs, or you farm and you get like a male goat or a male hog, that vinegar will take out any fishiness, any hogginess, any goatiness. Just put it in there. And you do not taste it when you're cooking. A lot of people are like, you can't put vinegar on there. I don't like vinegar. You will not taste one little bit of that vinegar. We don't need to let it sit but for about 5 minutes. Now while I was cutting the hog up, I smelt it. Has very, very little boar hog taste, but just a little bit is too much in my opinion. Alright, so I got all the meat in here cooking. I don't have it cooking too hot because I don't want it to brown all that marinade too fast. I want the flavor to stay in there without burning, so I'm easing it up to temperature. Got the broccoli and onions over here, the potatoes in the stove, and everything's cooking. Now, I don't know why, but every time I kill a hog at the ranch, he's a boar hog. When we walked up there, there was another bigger hog that was just outside. That was a big sow, and I normally would have shot her, but my bow's only sighted in, like you've already seen, to 20 yards. Came home, my new arrows are here, so tomorrow, Kelly's gonna be next up to bat to hunt, but tomorrow I'm gonna sight my bow in, get it all dialed up. The next time, if that hog's within 100 yards, she's toast. And Kelly's gonna hopefully shoot one tomorrow, if she can hit one. She's right now staring at me. She's doing her little focusing deal with the camera, looking at me like, I will stab you. Leave a comment below. This is the most important one with the whole video. Leave a comment below and tell me if you think Kelly will hit the first hog she shoots at. She's never shot a bow up until when we took her the other day and sighted her bow in. She never shot at an animal, and I'm going to take her from the practice range right into a tree stand and see if she can get it done. Leave a comment right here below. Alright, so I got it cooked about 99% of the way through. I'm going to add it to my broccoli and onions, just about like so. If you notice, I haven't even seasoned the pork yet. A little bit of spicy Danos. Not much. About that much. A little bit of the spicy. Then we're going to take some of this stuff right here. Woo, that's going to be good.
I love teriyaki.
Really, everything's done. So all I'm going to do is stir it all up. And get it all put together right now. Because really, that's, I mean, this would be the same type of dish you would get at a Chinese restaurant. Beef and broccoli, I guess. But we're doing it with a wild archery shot boar hog. And that's going to be so good. What you got?
Oh, my little toast popped.
A little toast pop. I'm going to put the lid on, turn it up to high, and as soon as I think it's starting to brown, we're taking it off and we're going to get ready to eat. Jordy just come walking out of the bathroom. No BS goes, but can y'all smell it? Jake,
Yeah.
let's eat.
Alright.
What we haven't done is said, is my hair all right?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Your hairline's sort of.
Shush, your hairline's going to be there one day.
Alright.
You don't laugh either.
I ain't laughing.
too. Jake, say the blessing.
Thank you, dear Lord, for this day. Thank you for dying on the cross for our sins. Thank you for this wonderful day and for this food. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Let's eat. All right, ladies first.
Oh boy.
This is your first wild pork taste test,
It
right?
is. Dun, dun.
Dun, dun.
It's gonna be interesting.
Oh, it's tough.
It is tough. It's wild hog. Take a bite big enough to taste it.
It's good. It tastes like when you go to the Chinese restaurants, you get the beef on a stick. That's exactly what it tastes like.
Look at Jake. Jake's like, but are you gonna give me a piece?
It's good.
Get you some of that broccoli too.
On the bread.
I already know you would eat it, whether it's bad or good. It don't matter.
It smells good though.
Did you ever eat wild hog when you were in Africa? When you were at home?
No, we don't have wild hogs in South Africa.
You got war hogs.
We have warthogs.
We got manatees, land manatees here. Look at this. Look at this thing, guys. She calls it a dog, but that's actually a land manatee. What you think, Jordy?
I do like it.
Jake,
It is really good.
Really good.
you like it? For real?
I really like it.
Growing up, we would have never ate boar hog. Just because I had a really bad experience one time with my first one. Mike Fredericks, Alan Noble, if you're watching this, y'all remember when we cooked that boar hog in the house when we were like 16? That was horrible. Yeah.
You can't tell it's warthog.
Not even a little bit.
That like teriyaki soy sauce is so good.
But are you going to hit the hog tomorrow if you see one?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the one you missed today.
I didn't miss one.
The one you wanted to shoot.
I just felt generous and felt I'd save it for you.
Thank you.
But like my mom always used to say, don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Wish me luck tomorrow.
She did really good at the place where we did her bow, I will tell you that. I think she's going to hit it.
Oh, missed.
Legit poked one.
Yeah, they soft. It's gonna be hot. I know
Woo, them are good. You don't have that COVID, do you?
that. No.
It looks so hot. Oh, yours is
Don't put it in your mouth yet.
yours is steaming.
Oh.
I'm telling you. Take potatoes, cut them in half, cut them like a checkerboard, put 1 stick of butter, some Parmesan cheese, and some Dano's, either original or spicy. Put them in the oven for 30 minutes. I promise you, they'll be the best potatoes you've ever had. As far as this pork goes,
Good as it gets.
it literally is as good as it gets. I love the teriyaki, the sesame seeds, the onions. We've had a stressful time filming for the last 3 days. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. Boat broke. Pretty much everything on my boat, but my motor, is not working at this moment. Weather's terrible. Thankfully, we showed up to camp. Jordy was there. Shot my bow a couple times. Killed a nice hog. Had some fun fellowship. And now we're here eating an awesome meal after an awesome prayer that Jake did. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that notification button up top, the little bell. It'll go ding when I upload. Check out Kelly Young's channel. Right now it's time to get up out of here though. And like Jake always says, what do you always say?
We getting the heck out of shape.